Who's down for a getaway? Well, I think I might be. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Sims 4 trailer breakdown and opinion. So, if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the free things. Now, I'm here to talk about the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack trailer. That was a mouthful, and I found some interesting things. Now, if you want to hear the short version that's under a minute and a half, then check out the short attached to the end of this video. If not, stick around. Let's have some fun just chatting. I'm going to tell you what I saw, and my opinion will be at the very end, so you can jump to that timestamp if you want to know if I'm going to get the pack or if I think I will or what I think about it. So first, the name of this world is called Gibby Point. I believe that's how you say it. I mean, it's a made up word anyway, right? It'll be okay. I did think that the world was very beautiful, as you can see from the screenshots here, but I did find out that there are 3 neighborhoods, and that's Wonderwood Wilds, Crystal Valley, and Jellyfish Junction. So things I noticed right off the bat is they have a bioluminescent bay, and I was like, oh my gosh, because that is on my bucket list in real life. But we do find out that they have the jellyfish and the glowworms, and particular to this world is the plum bird, and I think that they're supposed to be extinct. We'll see as we get into it. Also, I get my information from the news blurb. I don't make my video until I can read it and have time to do that, and I add that to what I see in the trailer. In addition to the bioluminescent bay, you also have a crystal cave and the world's largest geyser. And yes, this does appear to be a world that you can live in. I did find out there's another area called Love Highland. Yeah, it's a play on Love Island, which I don't watch, but I'm aware of what's going on. But it is in Crystal Valley, so it's supposed to be a place that you can spark romance. But I did find out that they're going to have boardwalk festivals in this world, and I thought that was great because one of the favorite things that I have about the city living expansion is the festivals and all the things you can attend and all the fun you can have there. Just like in a number of the other worlds, you can accept different quests. I assume it's probably as you go and meet local townies, you can get a quest just like in Cottage Living, Enchanted by Nature. A lot of the worlds in The Sims have quests. So let's talk about the kids, because I noticed that the trailer scene broken down to me into getaway for the kids. Like, I'm a tired parent, send my kid on this getaway, and I saw them do it by phone. Then you had getaways for tired parents and tired couples or adults, and it looks like it could be a single retreat. Like, there's no real rules to it seemed like. And then there was a singles getaway where you can do romance or even competitions. Let's start by life stage. So let's start with the children. There will be a new thing called formative moments, and there will also be new traits that evolve around childhood sentiments. Now, these things will help shape your children all the way to adulthood. I think this is great because it's reminding me of parenthood, and I really love what parenthood does for the behind the scenes things with children and families, as well as the things that we can see on the screen, the interactions. Now, your children have some new toys and activities. Of course, you saw archery. I mentioned that's that Addams Family value style, honey, that Wednesday and Pugsley style archery, shooting an apple off that kid's head in the trailer. I don't know if that'll be actually in the game, but we'll see. But definitely they have crossbow, they have papercraft. I noticed the paper airplane right away because my son KA is a paper airplane fanatic to the point that he has a paper airplane book. Kids can now also practice entomology. So if you're not aware, that is like a branch of zoology, and it is the study of insects and bugs. Now, one of the biggest things that immediately stands out in the trailer are the new modular playgrounds. That's the big things where you can piece them together and you can have the kids slide, run across them. You know, they have toys attached to them, and they have several different swatches, which you can see here. That I didn't get all of them, of course, but I got some of them. I also saw water slides, and I do believe that children and adults can go down the water slide. I also noticed rock, paper, scissors, but it took me 2 watches to notice that the kid playing in the box was actually hide and seek, because my slow brain, having kids, I was thinking, ooh, the kids playing with the box. That's just like real life. You buy a toy, they play with the box. But no, it was hide and seek. This new pack, Adventure Awaits, comes with challenges, and it seems like challenges will play a big role in the pack. So I did find out that there will be challenges for children where they can build different skills, and it helps with their confidence and their connections to other children. But also you will have them for adults in fitness, but you also have romance challenges. Now let's talk about the childhood aspirations. So there's a new aspiration called the cool kid on the block. I think it's going to be centered around making friends and socializing. However, if your child is not good at that, then they may want to pick up the imaginary friend. So I did find out that there are 4 distinct personalities for the imaginary friends. So you have the creative personality, the goofball, competitive personality, personality and the evil one. And I did find out that the evil imaginary friend may start fires, as if we needed another way to start fires in this game. Y'all know I'm plagued with the fires. The imaginary friends will bond with their sim in different ways based on the 4 personality traits that the imaginary friends can have. That means that it can be a real sweet friendship, but it can also be very chaotic. Let's talk about the activities for the adults. As we all saw, adults can now do kayaking, and adults absolutely can go down the water slides as well. They can go to the fitness center and do free weights now. That's something that we weren't able to do before outside of doing just the weight machine. But most importantly, adults can have one of 2 new careers. The first one is the camp counselor. The second one is the park ranger, and I would be interested in either one of those. They both seem to be catered to outdoor lovers. The world has 3 established getaways, and you can send your sims to the getaways. The biggest thing is you can upload those to the gallery, which means you can also download more from the gallery. So if you don't like the 3 or you're tired and you just want original ones, you can absolutely build your own. And they have a new custom venue setting, as well as a new system called the gateway system. This system is going to allow you to set rules for your venue, and it can make your venue either be restful and peaceful or challenging and chaotic. And if you're a reality TV fan and you want to emulate that now, and I know a lot of people do that with their imaginations now in The Sims, right? You can absolutely set rules in the gateway system for challenges, and if the challenges are lost, you can set it where sims are eliminated. In addition to that, they're going to have a gateway planner. You may know it as an itinerary. For example, when I travel, I like a very loose itinerary. I want to see the big things, eat the food that I've always wanted to eat. Other than that, I want to just wing it. Whereas some people like to travel with the itinerary down to the T, where they know what they're doing in every minute of every day. With this gateway planner, you can set that for your sims. You can decide how loosely or how tight to plan your vacation. Also, sims will now have the win or lose trait. If they are in a competition and they lose, depending on where they are in this trait, it will determine how competitive they are. So they may be a graceful loser or a gracious winner. Every world usually comes with a sim that's kind of native and known for in that world. This world's sim's name is Nigel Chavez Ralston, and he was actually the kid you saw featured in the video, and those are his friends that he grew up with, Rahel and Tashi. Now Nigel serves as the camp director, so you'll be able to interact with him, of course, and learn new things about the world. Lastly, there were several simmers that did the builds for this world. You can go to the sim site to see them, but I have some of the builds here, and they are all absolutely beautiful. Let's get to my opinion of the pack. I actually really was impressed with the trailer. I am absolutely aware that before the trailer came out, a lot of people were saying, oh, this is just outdoor retreat. They could have added this on, but I saw how many things were included in this pack. There are a lot of systems in this pack, number one, so that can be really good or really bad for the Sims team. For example, my wedding stories, it was a new event system. It didn't work at all at first, but when they came back to make life and death, they had to go back and fix the wedding events because the funerals were working the exact same way and they needed it to function to build funerals, and they fixed it and it works great. And the wedding system is better than it was ever even meant to be set up. So I know that they are capable of doing this. If they get it right, then I'm gonna love the getaway system. I'm gonna love the getaway planner. I'm gonna like the challenge system. For those of you who may say, oh, I get bored playing The Sims, I think the challenges could be a way to shake it up. When it was scrolling on my screen, I actually saw several of them, and unlike normal, I only got a screenshot of 2 instead of going through and getting them of all of them, because normally I would. The world is beautiful in this pack, but then again, I don't have all the packs, but I've never seen a world that I didn't think was beautiful in The Sims 4, whether it be my ocean worlds or my green worlds or my desert worlds. I love them all, honestly. So I didn't expect anything less. That said, the bioluminescent bay really caught my attention right away. I was like, oh, I actually dragged the little bar back to look at it again. I do believe you can live in this world. It looks like you can live in this world. I could be wrong about it because I haven't seen the pack either, but I think you can. And I've always wanted a vacation world that was built to look like a vacation paradise that you could actually live in. So I really hope that is the case. We'll find out soon with the gameplay trailer, which will be coming out. If you're asking me if I'm going to buy the pack, right now I'm 100% sure that I am going to buy this pack. Now, I don't have all the packs. I really just buy the ones that call to me and call to my interest and my style of gameplay. So out of all the packs I've ever bought, I only have buyer's remorse halfway for one, and that was Enchanted by Nature. And I knew that was a possibility on the front end because I'm not an occult player. I don't really care about the fairies, but that said, my buyer's remorse is that I wish I had waited till it was was $19.99 and bought it because I absolutely love the careers. I love the apothecary skill, the natural skill. I absolutely love the world and the build buy. So this one, no, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna buy it. I'll definitely have it the day it comes out. Let me know what you think. Are you gonna buy the pack? What do you feel about it? Do you think that this was a worthwhile pack? So a while ago, y'all, I did a survey. I want to say this has been almost 2 years ago. The Sims had a survey talking about potential new packs. This is similar to one of them they talked about. They talked about a summer camp pack. So it seems like this is that pack evolved to include different life stages. On that pack, I voted that I would only be interested if it was more than summer camp. I think this is great though. Let me know how you feel. Also, tomorrow, which is September 5th, Friday, myself and Jen the GX Simmer, we're gonna go live to talk about this trailer, talk about all things sim. We're gonna dual stream it on both channels. So yeah, just look out for the announcement, which should be coming real soon because we're at the day before, but we're both busy ladies. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope I answered what I saw. Also, check out the short, because if you just want details I saw and pictures of it, it's there and it's attached at the end of this video. So until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.